Okay, so tell the story of the time where you had that dream about your grandmother.
Oh, I dreamt that I was sitting in a park. Yeah, I was sitting in a park, and it was like a green field, like a nice like grass. And I was sitting on a bench, and next to me was sitting my cousin. But my cousin was little in my dream because his feet didn't touch the ground, but yet my feet did touch the ground, and we're the same age. My cousin and I.
Oh my god, bumpy.
And then we're sitting there on this bench together, and then my grandmother, who had passed away at the time, she wasn't alive, rode up on a white horse, and she was so pretty, and she was wearing like a white, long, flowy dress. And she didn't say anything, not a word. She leaned over and she took hold of my cousin's arm and put him up on.
Continue.
She leaned over and she took a hold of my cousin's arm, and she put him on the horse right in back of her. And I told her, I said, I want to come too. I was crying. I didn't understand why she wouldn't take me. And that's the only time she spoke to me is when she said, it's not your time. And she like galloped away with my cousin.
This is
And I
also a
woke
true
up
story.
and I thought to myself, the hell was that? That was like a weird dream. The next day, actually, believe it or not, and I was in high school at the time. I was getting ready to go to French class, and I saw my cousin who was crying. She was bawling her eyes out. And I asked her, I said, what's the matter? And she told me, she goes, I don't want to tell you. And I said, well, you have to tell me if you're crying that much. I want to know what's going on. And she told me that she had just gotten word that my cousin, the one I had seen in my dream, had died.
Oh my god.
And I was crying so much because my cousin and I, we were like, I mean, we were close. We were close. I lived in Greece. We were close. When I moved to Canada, I mean,
Are you
we weren't
serious?
talking and stuff. I mean, we talked once in a blue moon. I was crying so much that they had to send me home.
Oh my god. Wait a minute. So
And
you
he
had
died young. We were 17. He was 17 when he died.
what?
Yeah.
Wait, 17?
Yeah.
Well, how did he die?
In Greece back then, now it's like different. Up in the mountains, they don't have like any like railings like on the side. So basically, it's like, and they're winding roads and stuff. So if you like lose control of whether it be your car or your motorcycle, you're gonna go right off that cliff. And that's what ended up happening to him. He lost control of his motorcycle.
He had a motorcycle?
Yeah, he had a motorcycle, and it went right off the cliff.
Speaking of motorcycle, don't you have someone else that died of a motorcycle accident?
No, that was him.
Like, that's the same guy?
Yeah, that's my cousin.
The same guy, the one that you talked about that fell off the...
The cliff, yeah.
Oh my god, it's the same guy. And the only thing that's creepy about this story is the fact that he died how many days later after you had that dream?
The day after.
The day after.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Is this a street?